All right. Hey, little guys and girls. We are going to do Words Their Way, word sort within word patterns. We're going to focus on sort 35, which focuses on the OU, owl, the OW, owl. And then we're going to throw in a new digraph that maybe you haven't seen before. So let me get our screens pulled up so that you can see the sort and we can talk about the words. There we go. And let's get rid of this. All right, so what I thought I would do was also give you some visual clues to let you know what some of these words are that maybe you haven't encountered before. I'm going to make this a little smaller so that I can fit, there we go, so I can fit all these words on my screen here. The first word is count. Now, we do that a lot in math. We start at different numbers and count on, or we can start at 1 and count on. We can count by 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s. So count. As a word detective, you're taking a look at the vowel team that's in the middle of the words. And we're looking for this OU. OU works like owl, like in the word that you know, out. So when you see OU, it's going to say ow. Okay. So as we look at the word count, I see OU inside. And if I try to break that word count apart, it would look like this or sound like this. Count. Count. So it fits into the OU owl category. Now, this is the word town, and we live in a small town of Asheboro. As a word detective, we're looking in the middle to find the long vowel patterns or the vowel teams. And in this one, it's an O and a W working together to say ow. So there are two ways that we can say ow within words. We can say it with an OU, like out, or we could say it with an OW, like town. So town works like the OW. Now, this word actually has that little word out inside of it. I'm covering up the S and C with my cursor or my mouse. And if you look, I see OUT, out, right there inside of that word. So I'm being a great word detective and finding that. So if I cover up out, I'm looking at the beginning part, and that's sk. So I have sk, out, scout. I thought I'd pull up a picture of what a scout actually is. So a scout can be a person, like a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout. It's a club for young children to join and learn different skills, how to be a responsible citizen, how to take care of yourself. Boys will go and learn how to do camping things and survival skills. We also have the verb scout. That means to do something. And when you're scouting, that means you're actually looking for something. So scout, it could be a person, like a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout, or you could scout out or look for something. So if I'm looking at this word, being a great word detective, I see the OU. I know it works like out. It's even got that word out in it. So it would go into the OU category. I'm looking at this word. I see ow inside of it. So now I'm going to break this word apart. Ouch. Couch. That's just something we sit on, usually in our dens or living rooms. Now, take a look at this word. I see that OU inside of this word. We have been finding words that have OU in them, and they say ow. If I try to break this word apart with the owl, let's listen to what it sounds like. Ow. And then here's the new digraph I told you about that we were going to talk about today. In some words, it makes a sound, and then some it doesn't. So in this one, it's not making a sound at all. So if you use the regular ow sound in this, ow, throw, that doesn't sound like a word I know. This word does not follow the OU pattern. This word is through, like I walked through the mud, or I walked through the classroom, or ran through the classroom. So this is an oddball or a tricker. It has OU inside of it, but the OU does not say ow. It says through. Being a great word detective, I see the OU inside of this. I see the digraph TH. So let's break this word apart. South. South. Well, that does sound like a word that I know. So the OU does follow the pattern, like ow, count. So it would fit into the OU category. Looking at this one, I see the OW. The OW says plow or owl. So I'm going to break this word apart. Pull, ow, plow. I've pulled a picture up of a plow in case you needed to see that. Here we have an old-timey plow when farmers, a long time ago, we didn't have the technology and machines that we have today. So they would hook the plow up to either ox or cattle and help them dig holes so that they could plant their crops. Today, we've become a little bit more sophisticated, and we've created machines that can help us do that. And you can tell that this one little plow was only digging one row, and this plow can dig many rows at one time. So now that we have gotten smarter and been able to solve our problems, we've been able to create machines that can help us do it quickly. So both of these are plows. This is just one from the past, and this is a plow from today. You also may have heard of a plow like the snow plows when we actually get winter weather here in North Carolina. And the snow plows have this plow on the front. It's like a big shovel, and it goes along the roads, scooping and scraping the roads so that it makes it safe to travel, getting that snow off of the road. So this is a snow plow. Here's another picture of a plow. It's moving, picking up and moving the snow out of the way. So that's plow. We'll go back here. And I see that it fits the OW spelling pattern, so it would go into the same category as town. I see OU. OU says owl in some words. Let me break this word apart. Owl. Mouth. Oh, that is a word that I know. So the OU does say owl, and it works like count. So it would go on the OU. I see OW. OW says owl. Let's break it and see if it's a word that makes sense. Own, gown. That is a word that I've heard before. I've also got a picture of this for you. So you can be, sorry, you can be a fancy gown wearer, or you can have like a wedding gown, or you can have a ball gown like Cinderella. Then there is also a cap and gown that you would wear when you graduate. You graduate high school or graduate college. And so this is also another type of gown that you would wear. So looking at this has the OW that says owl. It works like town. So gown would go into the OW's category. Looking at this one, this is OW says owl. Let's break it and see if we can figure out this word. Frown, frown. So that is a word that I know. Let's get you a picture of someone frowning. Slow computer. Take a look at those frowns. That's very unhappy people. Frown, frown, frown. So that's what frown is. It works like town, so it would go into the OW. Here's that digraph, that GH. Now we know in through, it didn't make a sound. It was just hanging out in the word. It wasn't making a sound at all. In this one, it is going to make a sound. The G and the H together are going to make the F sound, the F. No, it's crazy. Now let's take a look. I see OU inside of this. So let's see if the OU follows the spelling pattern. Ralph, Ralph. Now that is a word. That's the name of someone. But this is not how you spell that Ralph. That's someone's name. So I'm going to try to use the oo like in through and see if that works. Oof, roof. Well, that does sound like what would go on top of your house, but I know that that's not how you spell roof. I'm going to give you a clue on this one. It doesn't fit the regular spelling pattern. This OU is going to say So rough, rough. Rough does not fit the regular spelling pattern. It doesn't even fit the other oddball spelling pattern. This one is an oddball, a tricker. Let's pull this one down. I see OW. OW says ow. Let's break it down and see if it actually is a word that I've heard before. Drown. Drown. Yeah, that's when you can't swim and you go in water. You could drown. That means go underwater and not be able to swim. It's not a good thing. So drown fits the OW category. With this one, I automatically see that little word out inside. So I'm going to break that one using out. Shh, out, shout. It fits the OU category. I see the OU. OU says ow. Let's see if it's a word I know. Found. Found. Absolutely, that's a word I know. I found my book. So that fits into the OU category. Here we have the OW. I hear ow. So let's try this one. Owl. Owl. Well, that's that bird. When we went to the zoo, we saw an owl. It fits the OW category. Here's OW again. I'm going to try it with owl. Brown. Brown. That's the color word. Brown. I see OU. Let's try owl. Ground. Ground. Yeah. Going outside, we run on the ground. Could be muddy ground if it's been raining. All right, so here comes this tricker digraph. We know it could make a sound, or it could just kind of hang out in the word and not make a sound. So let's take a look and see what happens inside of this word. Let's try it with the sound, like in rough. Now, OU. It says owl in some words, but these two words, it didn't make that sound. It said ooh and So let's try owl first. Alf. Tauf. Oh, that's not a word. So let's try the ooh. To oof. Toof? No. Let's try the like in rough. Uff. Tough. Absolutely. That is a word. I know. So tough and rough work the same. They're both oddballs though. Here's a sight word that you should be able to read just like that, but in case that you can't, OW says owl. Let's break the rest of it down. 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 It works like town. It goes in OW. OU says owl. Let's break it. Round. Round. That is a word I know. It fits in the OU category. Here's an OW. Growl. Growl. That's what a dog might do to you if he's scared or if he's trying to protect his bone. This is owl. Let's break it. Huh. Owl, how. That works like town. Clown, clown. It works like town. I-C-O-U. Let's see if it makes the owl sound. Cloud, cloud. Those are the puffy white things in the sky, or sometimes they could be gray and stormy. And this is our sight word, out, out, and it works like OU. So in this one, there are 3 triggers that don't fit the typical spelling pattern or pronunciation. And then the rest should be able to find a home in these sorts. These have been assigned to you on Google Classroom. They're in your literacy folder for work this week, as well as in your homework folder for homework. Please work with these words. You guys are getting into some of these harder spelling patterns that require you to really work with these words so that you can hear the word, know what word it is that we are asking you to spell, and be able to spell it appropriately. O-U and O-W both say owl. So you need to have worked with your words in order to know how to spell some of these words. That's going to be all, for me. And as always, happy sorting.